What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Prediction Show. Today, me and Phoenix will be predicting UFC 286 this upcoming weekend. And I only got one thing to say. There's only one Rocky Edwards. There's only one Rocky Edwards.
That's so sick. I've seen so many videos on that on like TikTok and Instagram. They've like cut out montage videos of Leon Edwards and then he head kicks Kamaru Usman. And it's like there's only one
Rocky Edwards.
I don't know. It's good. I like it. It's a good jingle. But Priest is right. We are predicting UFC 286 this weekend. So let's get into the co-main event of the evening. You have Justin Gaethje versus Rafael Fiziev. Justin Gaethje is the plus 185 underdog, which was interesting. I thought it'd be a lot closer, the lines. I thought it was more of a pick'em fight. But Justin Gaethje is the underdog. So, Priest, who do you have in this lightweight? I think it's like a big contender fight. I think it's a title eliminator, probably.
Yeah, it's going to be a very good fight. I mean, it's a massive fight for Fiziev. I mean, when I think of this fight, I immediately think of Justin Gaethje coming out aggressive, like how he always does, where we see him. And I think Fiziev is not going to be one bit scared of getting in the pocket with Justin Gaethje. And I seen a big exchange. Rafael will clip Justin Gaethje, and I think that's done. And Rafael is going to walk away as the winner.
You think he's going to knock him out?
I think more like an RDA type of fight. I think he's going to clip him, and then Justin's going to get on the ground. And I think Rafael's going to finish him on the ground by TKO.
So you're taking Rafa?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, this is such an interesting fight to me because I feel like they're the exact same person to some degree. I think Justin Gaethje has a little bit better wrestling and Rafael Fiziev has better kicks. But, dude, they're the same person. They're going to go in there. They're going to stand and bang and exchange.
It's going to remind me
of... It's going to be a brawl, dude.
It's going to remind me of Chandler versus Gaethje.
Yeah. But Fiziev isn't as wild as Chandler is. He's a little more precise. He's gonna go in there and he's gonna stand in the pocket and trade. But he's a little more precise with his punches. He throws a lot more straighter of punches, which is gonna affect Gaethje a lot. But I think the one thing, dude, is the kicks, man. Fiziev's kicks are nasty, and he is so good. So normally he stands orthodox, and he'll do a little slick
and a
stand switch, almost like Jamal Hill does, super slick. Opponent doesn't even see it, doesn't even know what's going on, super slick, and then throws a nasty left body kick. I think that's going to be the kick.
You think he's going to drop him with a kick?
No, not the kick, but I think that's going to change the fight. I'm telling you, the body kicks and the body work that Fiziev does, he has one of the world-class Muay Thai kickboxing coaches in his corner. The clinch is going to be very hard for Gaethje. All those knees to the body, kind of like Oliveira did with them. Every time they got in the clinch, boom, knee to the body, boom, knee to the body. And that takes it out of you, man.
Oh, 100% it does.
And Gaethje has these huge adrenaline dumps as it is already. I don't know. I think it's a super close fight, but I'm rocking with Priest. I think Fiziev's going to do it. I think it's going to be the kicks, the body kicks, the knee to the body, the even punches to the body that's really going to wear Justin Gaethje out. And I see Fiziev actually finishing him. Maybe not by KO. I don't think he's going to completely knock him out, but I could see like a little TKO type clips him and then kind of finishes on the ground. But super interesting fight, and I'm super excited for it.
Yeah, and I think Fiziev's not going to let this moment slip up for him. I mean, you look at the lightweight division, and you see these guys like Fiziev trying to crack into the top 5, but it's impossible because these top 5 guys keep on fighting the same exact guys over and over and over and over again.
Like Poirier, Chandler.
Literally. So I think Fiziev is not going to let this moment slip for him, and like how I said, I think Fiziev might win by TKO.
Yeah, so we're on the same page. Me and Priest are 1 for 1 in our predictions, but we're moving into the main event. I already have a feeling we're going to disagree on this one.
There's only one Rocky Edwards. Sorry, I got to say it. It's an Edwards.
I really want to go to London, dude. Imagine that atmosphere.
I mean, we went to the O2 back in July when Patty fought.
But think about Patty's not even ranked at the time. I mean, Tom Aspinall was like 5. But he's not even that big of a star. Imagine Leon Edwards, the welterweight champion at the O2.
Fighting in his hometown.
Dude, it's going to be 10 times the atmosphere it was when we were there.
I know. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be a great
I wish
fight.
we were there. But Priest, let's get into the predictions. Leon Edwards is an underdog. He's plus 190 right now, but it's been a huge shift. When he opened, he was over 3-1 underdog.
Really?
Who do you got in this fight, Priest?
I think, I'm going to rock with Edwards. And only reason why I'm saying this is Usman needs to battle the mental. Coming off a vicious KO to the head by Leon Edwards' shin, I just don't see Usman being the same. I think he's going to come out timid and
Timid?
Yeah, he's going to come out timid. He's going to come out nervous because, I mean, look at Roy Jones Jr. versus Antonio Tarver. You know that fight.
Boxing? Okay, what does boxing have to do with this fight?
Listen, Roy Jones Jr. was unstoppable when he fought Antonio. The first time they fought, Roy Jones beat him. Second time they fought, Antonio Tarver completely knocked the out of Roy Jones Jr. And Roy Jones Jr. was never the same. Even I think Usman should have not taken this fight. I think he should have done what Manny Pacquiao did, take a whole year off, let the chin heal up, because the dude got knocked out pretty bad in August.
You can't compare that fight, though. You can't compare the first boxing fight between them two. It was so close. Antonio probably won the fight. That is totally different from this. Kamaru Usman dominated him the first fight. Dominated him 30-27 across the board. Absolutely dominated him. Dominated him in the second fight for literally 24 minutes before getting knocked out. So it's not the same.
So what do you mean dominating him for 24 minutes? Look at the very first round. So dominant by Edwards. Edwards freaking he takes him down to the ground. Takes him down to the ground. Holds him there.
Yeah, and he jumped on his back. Like best positions you could ever be in, and he couldn't even finish him. He couldn't even finish him. He had his back. When he's not sweaty, he's not sweaty at all. It's nice and easy to grip.
Look how good Edwards was when he's not gassed. There was altitude there. They fought in Utah. Kamaru Usman trains at altitude. You were supposed to train
for a fight. You were supposed to train as best as you can to the fight. He knew he was going to altitude.
He didn't.
He was there for 2 weeks.
You heard him. He didn't even know where Utah was.
That's an excuse. That's an excuse.
Excuse.
They fought in Florida the first time, dude.
Oh, okay.
And he got dominated still, so you can't say it's altitude. How is it altitude when they fought the very first time in Florida at sea level and he still got dominated? You cannot say it's altitude.
No.
And you can't say he's going to be nervous. Why is he going to be nervous? He knows it was a fluke. He knows he dominated him every single... It's a fluke, Priest. I'm sorry.
He set it up. Okay, that's not a fluke.
Yeah, I know. That's a nice setup. And all, but it's a fluke, dude. He was dominated. He was done. He was mentally defeated. He couldn't even look his coaches in the eye in the corner because he was so embarrassed.
He was dominated for 3 rounds.
He was gassed. The altitude got to him. Okay, well then why didn't he train at altitude? Why couldn't he be prepared? Kamaru Usman was prepared. He went to Colorado.
He trains in Colorado. Phoenix, what do you not understand about that? He trains at elevation. Edwards does not.
Okay, but Priest, what does that have to do with the very first fight? They fought at sea level.
Yeah, the very first fight, how many years ago was that? You're telling me Edwards and Usman haven't got better since then?
Yes, they both have, but Usman's got a hell of a lot better than him.
Oh my gosh. Who's the champion right now? Who's the champion?
Okay,
that's what I thought, and I'm going to end it like that.
Okay, because you have nothing to defend what you're saying. You're just saying, oh, he's going to be nervous. Why is he going to be nervous?
He got knocked out.
He dominated him, though. He knows in the back of his head, he was 51 seconds away from winning that fight.
And then now he's 40, with getting head kicked in the head. Okay. And now he's like, oh my gosh, I had that fight in the bag, but I lost.
No, that's not all he's thinking.
Yes, he
is. And I'm telling you, watch, the pressure's going to get to Eon.
What pressure? Dude, he's fighting in his home country.
The pressure.
He's gonna be so excited.
The pressure with being a champion.
He knows the pressure. He knows he can beat Usman.
How? Because he got a lucky head kick?
Head kick.
He knows deep down in his head he has lost to this man basically 2 fights and has got dominated and hasn't even been close.
All I'm saying is when someone gets knocked out viciously, they're never the same.
You can't say that. That's a mental thing. That's a 100% a mental thing, and Kamaru Usman is one of the most mentally hard person I've ever seen in my entire life. He is so mentally confident in what he's gonna do that he's unstoppable, man. I'm telling you, it's gonna happen.
What's gonna
Usman's
happen?
gonna absolute dominate him again because literally Kamaru has to do nothing different than what he did in the first fight. Nothing different except keep his hands up. And now he knows it's gonna come. So what else is Leon gonna throw?
I'm just
Is he gonna throw a
saying.
different kick? Is he gonna throw a different punch? Is he gonna knock out Kamaru Usman? No, hell no, he's not knocking him out.
He already knocked
Are you
him out
crazy?
before.
Priest,
All I'm saying is look how good Edwards was when he was in gas in the second
Where?
fight.
In what
the
fight?
first round. In the second round.
Oh, in the first round. Nice. In the first round.
Yeah.
Because Kamaru wasn't expecting a takedown. Now he's going to expect it. Leon's not taking him down. Leon's not going to outbox him. And Leon is definitely not knocking him out. So how's he going to win? You don't even know. You can't not
gonna
tell me
knock
one
him
way
out.
he's going to he's going to knock him out. How's he going to knock him out again?
Same way he
It's the
did.
Same head kick?
Yes.
You don't think Kamaru's been studying that head kick? You don't think Kamaru's studied every other head kick he's thrown or punch?
Okay, guys.
You're just saying
Okay,
okay,
guy.
but you have nothing to defend it with.
Well, okay, what's your reason why Usman's gonna win?
Because he's dominated him, dude.
He's dominated.
He's
He's
out-wrestled
dominated.
him. He's out-wrestled him
Out-wrestled him.
for 7 rounds. 7 rounds they have fought. He has out-wrestled him.
Okay.
And so you think Leon Edwards wrestling is just gonna skyrocket in the last 7 months?
Yes.
No.
All I'm saying is who's the
He's been
champ?
doing world tours. He's been taking photos. He's been
World
doing interviews. He's a champ. He's not focused on the fight. You know how many responsibilities come with being a champion? You got media, appearances, interviews, photo shoots, everything that he's had to do. And you know what Kamaru Usman's had to do? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. He's got to sit back. He's got to relax, recuperate, and study Leon Edwards for the last 7 months. Zero pressure coming into this fight. What's the pressure for Kamaru Usman? He's won the belt. He has 5, 6 title defenses. He's one of the greatest welterweights of all time. What pressure does he have? He doesn't care. He doesn't care if he loses. He doesn't care. He could retire right now if all he cares. He doesn't care. So what pressure does he have? None. And who has all the pressure? Leon Edwards, fighting in his home country with a belt that was, I would say,
You
not
can't
really
even
given to him.
You can't say that, dude. He set it up perfectly.
Okay, you can say all you want that he set it up perfectly, but if you threw that kick 50 seconds later, he's not the champion. You're not having this third fight, and it's not even a discussion. So it's a joke. This fight is a joke. Kamaru
my
Usman
gosh.
is going to whip his ass for 25 straight minutes.
Okay, whatever. This is going to do it for the prediction show. Edwards will win, and Fiziev is going to win.
He's so pissed because he doesn't know what to say. He has no
All of your
argument against what I'm saying.
all you're saying is that
You're just
dominant.
basing it that he's gonna get a head
Did
kick
you
again.
rewatch the fight? No, I rewatched the second fight,
Did I
and
rewatch-
it
oh,
was
what?
so close as I thought it was.
It was so close.
Yes, all you can say is Usman had him against the fence, but every time Edwards got down, he got right back up. So you can't say that. Yeah.
What
What?
was he doing offensively, Priest? What did he do offensively?
Okay, yeah, nothing. He didn't do nothing.
How's it close?
Whatever.
how's it
Whatever.
close?
I'm done with this. This is so stupid. Edwards is gonna win. How can you
Okay,
at the
well, we'll
beginning of
see.
this thing saying Leon Edwards and then talk about how Kamaru's gonna absolutely dominate?
I said I
Edwards?
like the jingle.
No, he's
It's a prediction in a fight. There's a
Usman,
difference.
Usman will get KO'd again, and Fiziev will win.
Okay.
And that will do it for the prediction show. Peace.